Ассалаумағалейкум arkadaşlar. Так, сіздерде получается екінші сордың тақырыптары осы 2.3 бөлімнен басталады. Так, ну что, начнем. So, guys, in this topic you will learn the external and internal features of the vertebrates and invertebrates. First of all, you need to memorize the key terms on the left side on your books and on the terminology words on the right side at the bottom. So guys, first of all, you need to learn what means symmetry. So we have talked about it at the lesson. So there are three types of symmetries. First is asymmetry. It means there is no any symmetry. Second word, it means radial. It's like a pizza. So when you divide the body into several objects, all of the objects will be the same. It's about radial symmetry, in Russian лучевая symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. It is translated as двусторонняя симметрия. It is like a refraction from the mirror. The second thing, it's about a skeleton. Here you can see the two types of skeletons. First is called endoskeleton, meaning that it is located inside of the body. And the crabs, as well as arthropods, has exoskeleton, meaning that they don't have endoskeleton. То есть у них скелетон не внутри, а снаружи. Соответственно. In this topic, you will learn the features of such invertebrates, like sponges. Sponges это губки, получается. SpongeBob, в общем. Книдария это кишечно-полосные медузы всякие. Worms, echinoderms это Патрик, например, морская звезда. Mollusks and arthropods. Arthropods это всякие пауки, ракообразные и насекомые. Вот. Sponges are sessile. Sessile means that they don't move. They are immotile. So they feed on the materials which flow in the water. So they have some pores. By these pores, the water can come in and out. For example, sponges. Nidaria, their definite feature, unique feature amongst all of these animals is that they have sting. Sting это жало. То есть они могут, в принципе, вас ужалить как бы. As an example, there are jellyfish, это медузы, sea anemone, это получается actinian, переводится, это Немо, если вы помните мультик. Там рыбка была, она плавала среди таких. Кораллы и гидры. Вот. They have radial symmetry, you need to memorize it. And the following animal is worm. Can be predator, decomposer, it's segmented one. Вот. Так. Then if it is unsegmented, not segmented worm, it means they are parasites, это всякие глисты. Echinoderms, это у них radial symmetry. As an example, sea urchins or sea stars. То здесь про них особо не надо ничего говорить. Моллюск, то есть всякие улитки, всякие кальмары, осьминоги и эти устрицы там. Вот. The definite feature of them is they have some shells. То есть это у нас получается у них раковина есть. And the last one of the invertebrate, it's arthropod. There are three classes of arthropods, as I said before. Crustacean, это ракообразные, амарли, всякие лангусты, там, lobster, crab. Так, the second is arachnida, or паукообразные, всякие скорпионы, клещи, пауки. And the last and the most abundant species in the world, it is insects, about 1.5 million. Not million, sorry. Yes, million. 1.5 million types of these animals can be found in our planet. Так, their distinctive features that they have jointed legs, that's why they're called arthropods, segmented bodies, то есть their bodies is divided into segments, like head, like thorax and abdomen. Abdomen это брюшко, торакс это грудь, и head и голова получается. У них все это разделено. Так, ну, they have exoskeletons, это понятно, думаю. And here, guys, it is 5 classes of vertebrates, позвоночных, fishes, amphibian, reptile, birds, and mammals. And unfortunately, you need to memorize it, but you can memorize it by making some association or by making some conspects. So here you need to divide these animals into cold-blooded and warm-blooded. So cold-blooded are fishes, amphibians, and reptiles. Birds and mammals are warm-blooded. The distinctive feature of the fish is that they respirate through gills. Most lay eggs, have scales. Scale – это чешуя у них, получается. И есть плавники. Фин – это плавник. About amphibians, their young state can respirate through gills. То есть, получается, всякие головастики через жабры дышат. But while it proceeds through the metamorphosis, their gills are removed, and instead of the gills, we have lungs. They lay jelly-like eggs, and the most have moist and smooth skin. То есть не такая кожа. Всякие саламандры, жабы, лягушки. Рептилии теперь. Reptiles are cold-blooded. They can respirate by lungs. Most lay eggs. Skinny eggs. Такие кожистые получается у них скорлупа. Например, у птиц у них такая известковая скорлупа твердая, а у этих более мягче. They have scales as well. То есть чешуя у них тоже есть, всякие черепахи, крокодилы, змеи там. The two classes of warm-blooded. First is birds. Birds, the most distinctive feature is that most of them can fly, has wings, соответственно. Breathe through the lungs, lay eggs, have feathers and beak. Beak это у нас клюв. And mammals here. Mammals получается у нас most babies are inborn, means that they born life without egg. Skin are covered with fur or hair. Fur это шерсть получается, and as its name is said, it is mammal, то есть млекопитающие, то есть they feed on milk. Так, думаю, здесь все. Так, теперь. Levels of biological organization explains us about how the organisms are constructed. So the smallest unit of matter is atom. Then several atoms combine together to form molecule and cell organelles. And then we have the smallest unit of living thing. It is cell. Клетка. Several cells which has some same structures and same functions combine together to form tissue, then organ, then system of organs, organism. Several same species living together at the same time are called as population. Then several species living together biosynosis. Then several biosynosis which interacts with the environment is called as ecosystem, and then biosphere. What? Here you need to memorize the key terms, which cell, what means cell, as I said before, tissue, тоже сказал. Unicell and multicellular are translated as одноклеточные или многоклеточные. Соответственно, здесь, по-моему, ничего сложного нет. Нужно вам вот это хотя бы один раз как минимум прочитать и понять. Ну, вот это, само собой, надо запомнить вам переводы. Теперь, about, получается, cell. On the left side you can see key terms. So what means light microscope? Это световой микроскоп. То есть microscope, it is an instrument by which you can see some small objects, microscopic objects as well. Light means it uses light to magnify the object. The second word is nucleus. Nucleus, it's like a room of the boss. The right comment. It stores genetic material. Cytoplasm, it's a jelly-like substance which surrounds cell organelles inside of the cell. And organelle, it's like small organ which has some distinctive functions. Jupiter, я вам на уроке говорил, every cell has four unique, no, not unique, sorry, four definite structures. First, it is DNA. DNA, it is boss of the cell, главный получается. This boss DNA is covered by the cytoplasm, is surrounded by the cytoplasm, this gel-like substance, which is covered by the plasma membrane or cell membrane. Клеточная membrane is like a boundary of the cell. And of course, there are a lot of workers inside of the cell. We have ribosomes. So ribosomes are necessary for production of different proteins. Now, guys, you can see two types of cells. First is called animal, second plant cell, соответственно. Animal cell has some, plant cell has some distinctive features which cannot be found in the animal. First of all, it is chloroplast. It is necessary for the photosynthesis. The second word is cell wall. Cell wall. It is necessary for получается more protection of the plant cell. And the last word is here vacuole, means that it's like a storage room in the cell, кладовка. Any substance in excess are stored there. Получается. Now, mitochondrion, it is like a powerhouse of a cell. So in this organelle, we can see how the energy is produced. Соответственно. Так, дальше. Вам нужно будет один раз хотя бы этот текст прочитать для себя, и потом что на БТС это может прийти. Там, скажем, пластид, это получается it's an organelle which can give the color to the cell, as well as it is necessary for making photosynthesis. So you need to memorize that chloroplast give green color, leucoplast it is colorless, it's necessary for storing starch, and chromoplast it's necessary to give the plant different colors like yellow, orange, which you can see in the autumn time in our country. Так. And the last topic is here. It's about water and minerals. So you need to just read this several times, this text, and memorize some specific terms. First, it's called surface tension. So it is one of the properties of water by which liquid, so it's this water, they try to combine together because of internal forces in the atoms of in the molecules of the water. The second property is solvent. Solvent means растворитель. That means it is translated as растворитель, meaning that it is liquid which can dissolve some substances. And the last thing is specific heat capacity. It's amount of energy which is required to raise the temperature of the liquid by 1 degrees. Вот, сондай получается момент. Здесь что немаловажно знать, это because of surface tension, we have two characteristics of water which plants use as well. First is called cohesion. Cohesion means that molecules of water are trying to pull another molecules of water. So it's sticking to the same molecules. And adhesion, it's like when molecules of the water are trying to attach to another molecules, for example, molecules of wood. So дай момент, так. Здесь что у нас интересного? Ну, надеюсь, лаборка сделали дома. Сол, получается, сіздерде кбо говорю, БТС осы уақытқа дейін болады. Осы тақырыпқа дейін жақсылап дайындалыңдар и удачи.